afternoon. This is Vinny.
Vinny. I think I'm Dino. I don't know. According to social media, I don't exist.
You don't exist at all.
What a.
I guess I should put that.
First
on
of
you.
all, let's say Happy belated Father's Day to you and
thank you.
I think Ming's a father too.
Yes.
Ming is here today. Christian's
Ming is
not here today.
Yes. Ming's barely here. He said he took a red eye from Seattle.
A red eye from Seattle.
His car is still warm. He just got here.
Yeah, I know you can't see me if you're watching on Facebook Live, but I came back. I had to be here for you, gentlemen. Couldn't abandon you guys. Not for talking.
How much did you give him? Did you pay him?
Well, you pay weekly to be here, gentlemen.
Yeah, that's true. Well, we missed a week.
We did.
What a nightmarish week.
What was your problem? What happened?
Well,
we know.
Besides Facebook, and let me tell you something. If there's another social media outlet out there that wants to combat Facebook, now's the time to do it. So anyway, I go log in, and I'm the admin on a few pages.
Yeah.
And that's how I do my advertising and stuff like that.
Right.
Well, I go on my page last Friday, and I can't get on. So I thought, maybe I logged myself out by me being stupid or sleeping on the phone.
That happens. Yeah.
So I go log in, and I see a Russian email address underneath my name.
Nasvadonia.
I'm like, what the frick is this? I go put my password in. Doesn't work. Recover my password. Doesn't work. I go to my Instagram. It's my picture and a woman's name underneath it.
What was the girl's name?
I don't remember. Slavina or something. I don't know what that
Slavina?
It was a Russian name. So I immediately changed that real quick because I could. In an hour, they rang up $15,000 in ads.
Do you know what the ads were? Or you just get a total?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Who's our president in 2022?
Everybody.
But I'm like, holy cow, yeah. So I got banged out of that. I couldn't do anything with it. Then Tuesday, so Friday before, because everybody knows I have this cough. That's nobody can figure out what it is. So I go to this new doctor, Dr. De La Ruse, right? So thank God he got over the border.
Dr. De La Ruse.
Yeah. You know what he said to me? So he says, okay, we're going to take a breathing test. I flunk it.
You flunk a breathing test.
Flunk
How do you
it.
flunk a breathing test?
So then the nurse who administered it, she was a little bit of a bitch, I got to admit that, but
Okay.
she said, you have asthma. No, I don't have asthma. I'm positive I have asthma.
You could.
So then he sends me in with a like a breathing liquid type thing.
Okay.
Like, so I'm smoking this like pipe for like 10 minutes until all the liquid's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you had to get over 80% in the 4 categories.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the 60s and 70s. After I breathed in for 10 minutes of this liquid stuff, 97, 100, 97, 100. He says, you don't have asthma. Okay.
What do you got?
Let's take an x-ray. Take an x-ray. He comes back. He goes, you have a hiatal hernia that is so bad, it's compromising your lungs.
Oh.
Giving you asthmatic symptoms.
Wow.
I'm like,
Okay.
all right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So my for endoscopy and colonoscopy, same day. Best 35 minutes of sleep you ever want to have.
Wow.
Damn.
So what are they doing?
Well, I'm taking all kinds of medication for the hiatal hernia.
That explains the spicy food stuff that you can't. Because I got a little bit of that too. Nothing quite like that. Thank God.
So my coughing's been decreased a little bit. So
We'll see.
We'll see. I mean,
keep
I was
track.
coughing before air, but yeah, what a week. What a week. And the Facebook thing, I tell you, I know people live on social media, but I actually control businesses off of social media.
Right.
And it hurts. It hurts really bad,
Damn.
And you can't get a hold of anybody.
Well, no.
It took them a week to get back to me, and I sent photocopies of my driver's license. And they sent me 4 days later, sent me a link to try to log back in again.
Didn't work.
Didn't work. And I go to my page, I still see a Russian guy. A Russian email address.
Oh.
But the one good thing is you can't get to my page. My page doesn't exist if somebody looks for it.
So you've been compromised by the Russians?
Yes.
Wow.
They must have thought I was running for president or something.
You really are an important guy. Damn.
Look at me. Is anybody watching?
Probably not.
No? Okay. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, we need you to cough.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm not going to cough. I'm not going to cough.
Yeah, so I went up yesterday. I went up to see my dad up in PA.
Look at you.
For Father's Day. Took my son and daughter. We played golf.
The kids, too?
Well, my son plays. My daughter's first time. Yeah.
Like on a big course?
Yeah, regular course. Absolutely.
Impressive.
But you want to talk about people in retail and stuff like that. People are just stupid and they can't figure things out. So it's for Father's Day. So we go there. My dad's like, well, we're going to have 4, with the carts and stuff like that. She's like, all right, it's $34 a piece. And I said, okay, cool. I said, I'm paying for him. They're paying for themselves and me. It's Father's Day. So I pay for my father. My kids pay for me.
Right.
The woman looks at us like, huh? It's like, it's not complicated. I'm paying for him, so here's my card. They're paying for the rest of it, and they're going to split it in half. So just take the 3 and just whatever's left and just... It's not hard. What's wrong with people? Everything's computerized. It wasn't like she had to figure it out. Now, you run a business. If somebody comes in, they want to pay by card. But they want to split between 2 cards or something like that. Isn't there like a balance, and there's like a balance remaining? Then you just form of payment, either cash or another card. Aren't these machines built for these things now? It was a computer. Everything's on a touch screen. But the looks, but they just look at you because people just they want things to be easy for themselves.
Okay, I will tell you this. We limited to 2 cards a table.
Okay.
Because I'll tell you, when you have a party of 4 and 4 people want to give you credit cards, that's, first of all, as a business owner,
it costs you.
It costs me.
I get you.
As a business owner, it costs me.
Okay.
Secondly, if you're going out with 4 people at a table and you don't trust those other 4 people to give you your right friggin' money, you should go out with those people.
Well, that's what my son eventually said. He said, just put on mine, and my daughter would give him the money.
Right.
But you just walk in there and say, yeah, well, we're just going to pay for this and this and this. But it's not even because of the cost or the.
Right.
It was just like.
Well, she was dumbfounded.
It's just like, okay, well, you see a person my father's age.
Yeah.
You see me.
Right.
And you see 2 people in their 20s.
Right.
It's obviously a father-grandfather situation. It has to be. What else can you assume? So you have to figure out. So, okay, I get it. You're going to pay for your dad. She was like, huh? What? It's like, dummy. Now, you could use 6 credit cards at one table if you want. You just choose. You'd rather limit it. Because, but you have the ability to do that, and you wouldn't look at somebody and say, I don't understand what you're talking about.
Oh, no, I wouldn't say I don't understand. I would say, no, you can't do that.
Right, but there's a difference, though.
Well, there's a huge difference because you know what, bringing 6 credit cards through, that's going to take up triple the time.
Yeah,
and then you got people at the end of the show, they want to leave. They don't want to sit around waiting for a credit card.
I get that.
And nobody has cash. I mean, cash I bring through the register real quick.
Right.
Credit card, I'm at the mercy of the terminal.
Right, and I understand. But like I said,
and the chips don't work.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. I was in Wawa a couple days before that, and I felt bad. There was this guy in front of me. He was just getting like a donut and a coffee, and he just put the chip in, try again. Okay, put the chip in, try again, and of course you got the IQ of the person at the register. It's just like So he takes out the card. Why don't you wipe off the? So he's wiping off the chip, doing this thing. Then he plugs it in again. Didn't work. Takes it out, slides it through this time. Slides it through again. It took this guy. It worked, because the feeling when you're using a credit card, and the machine makes it feel like you have no money on the credit card.
Yeah.
You feel like a deadbeat because there's a line forming behind you, and people thinking that you're trying to get. And finally, it went through, and he just walked away like, my God, I was paying like a few dollars for a coffee and a donut, and of course. And then I walk up there and I go, I'm going to pay by phone, because I use the thing at Wawa. You could just scan it over the phone. So this, of course, the mental midget behind the counter is just like.
We're not getting personal. How much cash do you have in your pocket right now?
Right now, $11. I counted before I left. It was 11.
I don't even know how much I have in my pocket.
And of course, mine's in my wallet. Yours is in
I'm
your
going to
pocket.
say, yeah.
5,
I'm walking
6,
around with
7,
about
8,
260.
9, 10, 11. See,
because I never know what I'm gonna have to buy.
I have $11.
I never know what I have to buy. You know what? If I want a cup of coffee, I'm the freaking pull out cash for a cup of coffee. I'm not gonna put a credit card. I can't. Oh my God! How do you live like that?
It's
I
not
can't
hard.
do that. I
Okay.
can't put my credit card out for every little stupid thing. I can't.
Why is it hard? You got to go in your pocket
Because look
anyway.
at, I got hacked.
Well, maybe you wouldn't have gotten hacked if you didn't pay cash all the time. I don't know.
Nobody's hacking my left pocket.
Well, no one's hacking my Facebook.
Believe me, if someone was hacking my left pocket, I'd be smiling more.
God. Thanks, man.
Freaking Russians.
Put the picture up of.
Look at him. Boris over there.
Is it Boris? I don't think it's
I
Boris.
gotta take that tie and tie around his neck.
Boris is okay though. Yeltsin. So yeah,
Well-
but I'm just saying it just. And listen, and I worked retail. Some of the people that got now working retail, they're just not bright. Because we used to be like the young kids would work. Like, you need to get a teenager behind the counter at a Wawa or a 7-Eleven. They're like,
Yep.
no problem. But you get that like 32-year-old guy still living in mommy's basement. That this is the only job that he's got, and he looks like he was
Never
just.
owned a credit card.
Oh my! That he has to take a Uber to work type of guy. You
Or to
know,
Wawa.
I tell you,
There you go, Christian. That's
yeah,
that's for you.
it's a shout out to Christian. But man, it's just I don't know. And then one more retail story. So we're with my dad after we get done playing golf.
Yeah.
We want to pick up some beer, so we go to the liquor store. And in Pennsylvania is different than Jersey. They got you could buy booze anywhere. You know?
Yeah.
But there was a liquor store. We go there, pick out what we want, put on the counter. And there's a chick sitting at like a desk behind the counter. Looked like she was doing some paperwork or something
Okay.
like that.
The bookkeeper.
So we put it there. Hello? Like nothing. Then finally, a guy comes over and says, "Oh, I'm sorry, can we help you?" Real nice guy.
Yeah.
But we're standing there. You see somebody at the counter. You feel somebody there. Either help them or say, "Oh, no, let me get Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy, can you come?" They just sit there. They're like oblivious to the world. I'm here. I'm about to give you money for your establishment. And you're going to pseudo ignore me? I just don't know what's wrong with the people in the retail world these days. It's insane. No wonder people are spending money online and things are closing at the mall and stuff like that. I mean, we've talked about that before about the retail and the concrete and mortar business. This is why. No, I bought my father's.
Because nobody wants to do those jobs anymore.
No, well, they don't pay well anymore. They used to be a good. When I worked at the mall as a teenager,
Listen.
you got paid pretty well.
Listen, I mean, I saw starting wages at $13 an hour. You know what? If you're
That's not
16,
horrible.
17 years old,
That's good money.
$13 an hour, yeah, it's going to come out to roughly $10 an hour clear.
That's not bad. $200 clear if you're working a few hours. I mean, that's not so bad.
Yeah, no, it's not bad at all.
You know,
not bad at all.
and you're out of the elements. You're inside.
Inside, yeah, you got air conditioning going.
But this is
They're
what
full some clothes.
you know what's killing it though. I got my dad his Father's Day present on Amazon. I ordered it Friday night, 8, 9, 10 o'clock. It says arrival Sunday by 8 p.m. It got there Sunday morning at around 10. Why would I gotta go to the mall? I just sat in my pajamas on Friday night, clicked it up on my phone, and next thing you know, I witnessed it show up. That's why. Because you get morons that don't know how to sell stuff.
Well, yeah, now you got the morons driving.
Oh, God.
Delivering for Amazon now because Amazon just can't keep up.
They got to wear the yellow vests, too. You see that? Ming, you must have seen that. You were in Amazon country. You were in Seattle, right?
I was, yes. And for the studio look around, all this stuff came from Amazon. Sometimes I feel like I'm single-handedly supporting them. So,
Oh,
yeah.
none of this. You didn't pick any of this stuff up at Comic Cons?
I have, but
I'm sure you spent money time online getting this stuff. Yeah.
you know those microphones you're talking into, those cables, all this, that iPad stand.
Yeah.
Well, not for anything. You can't. Where are you going to find? You just can't roll out into the street and go
No,
buy this
Best Buy
stuff.
doesn't have this.
No, they don't.
Not anymore. No,
No.
it's all online.
It's not worth holding
Yeah.
the stock, and you're wasting money and everything like that. So,
But talking about retail.
oh man,
Have you
thanks,
ever-
man, for putting up the pictures of the booze.
Have you ever
like that.
ate at a Steak Shack? Shake Shack?
Shake Shack?
Shake Shack.
I may have, yes.
Okay.
They opened it up on the Parkway, right?
Okay. I went there the other day.
Okay.
And I love it. I love that burger. I had it at City Field once, and I had it somewhere else in Florida, I think it was.
It's burger and milkshake, right?
It's great.
Yeah.
Great quality burger. I placed my order. I waited in line 22 minutes. Placed my order at 12:14.
Okay.
That's when I finally got to the register.
Okay.
Got my food at 12:46. If I had an hour for lunch, I would have been late.
We talked about that before. Yeah, you get some amount of time for lunch
Now.
and stuff. Yeah.
I'm there, and I'm seeing people pass me by, and pass me by,
Oh.
and pass me by. I'm saying to myself, you know what? I'm
Something's
going
not
to
right.
try something here. 'Cause I wasn't in a rush. I'm going to try something. So there's one guy. He looked like he was the manager, and they're swamped.
This is at the ball field.
No. This is at exit 98 on the
Oh,
Parkway.
the new one on the parkway.
The new one on the Parkway.
Okay, gotcha.
And I said to him, I said, listen, I've been here for a half hour. I saw 8 people behind me go. I just ordered a burger.
Mm-hmm.
I just ordered a burger. And I had a drink. And, okay, sir, give me your receipt. Comp the whole thing. Give my money back, the whole bit.
Okay.
But whoever decided to put that in there, if I had money, I would open up another food establishment in there.
Mm-hmm.
Because what Shake Shack didn't realize, there's none of them around here. So you're not getting just the Parkway people. You're getting people who live here locally.
Yeah.
Who are going to the rest stop
Yeah.
to
Hey,
get food.
which is not. It's good for business.
It's great for business,
Yeah.
but you're not prepared.
And they made the building a lot smaller too, huh?
A lot smaller. The only thing in there right now is Shake Shack, Annie's Pretzels or whoever's pretzels.
Annie Ann's.
Annie Ann's Pretzels.
Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Yeah.
And the normal
The gift shop.
gift shop
food
type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
So if you want food, you got to go there. Unless you're going to get this prepackaged turkey on whole wheats.
Which
You have to
some-
peel the plastic off.
sometimes that's not bad either.
Not that's the prices. Prices suck.
Yeah. Well.
But yeah, I don't.
So did you get the burger?
I finally got the burger. It's awesome.
Was it good?
Awesome.
It
Burger's
was
the
almost worth the half
best.
hour wait, right?
Look at it. Look at it.
Yeah.
And you know what the funny part about it? They make it fresh.
Yeah.
So you actually see it's not well done. You see a little bit of pink in the burger. Oh,
Yeah.
I will vouch for this burger. It's amazing.
Amazing.
You know I love food, right,
Yeah.
gentlemen?
Yeah.
And they're building one up about a mile away near the Monmouth Mall.
Are they really?
There used to be a place called Bobby's Burger Palace.
Oh, I remember.
Oh,
I
yeah,
went to
yeah.
Bobby's Burger.
Went
Palace,
out of
yeah.
business, and the Shake Shack is moving in.
yeah, you know why? It was $17 for a burger.
Yeah. So
It was
I-
Bobby Flay's
Yeah,
place.
I went. Yeah, I went there. It was
and I know this burger is very popular, so we're thinking about coming up with a Shake Shack / podcast package where like you guys podcast and then we have the burger delivery afterwards. You know, would you? You know, well, you're
Alright.
you charge a little
Alright.
extra for it, but hey, man, you get a burger. You get a burger at
Alright,
the end.
so he
Are they
wants
gonna be
us-
open 24/7?
He wants us to stay.
Yeah.
yeah,
He wants us to stay.
I'm just saying this could be a selling point. We could collaborate here.
We will be more than happy to be the spokespeople for the local steak shack. Shake Shack.
Shake Shack.
Did you get a milkshake?
No.
Hydro hernia?
Nah, I bought an orange creamsicle.
Okay, that's
Not great for the hiatal hernia, but
it's really good.
But that was before the hiatal hernia incident.
Nice.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah, I haven't stopped in there yet. It's too crowded, like you said,
It's nuts. It's nuts. I don't even know when a good time to go is.
and it's open 24/7. So
It's
if you
open
really want
24/7.
one bad, go there in the middle of the night. You probably get the burger really quick.
I guarantee you go there at midnight, it's packed. There's nowhere else to eat.
I'll let you know next week when I work 3 to 11 shift.
You just stop there.
I'll pass by.
Oh, it's great.
But I won't no way I'll be able to eat that thing at 11 o'clock. At
Yeah,
night.
but
Oh my God.
whoever did the marketing for that and
Well-
the site inspection, they should have made that kitchen bigger.
It was done with a purpose. It must have.
Oh, it's working.
Yeah.
It's working.
Yeah.
But I don't know how many people are going to tick off. But
If you're the only game in town on the highway, it doesn't matter. That's their thinking.
Yeah.
If you're the only one there, they're gonna eat because you got nowhere to go. Because if you get off exit 98,
I mean, what's the
going
closest
south-
one from here?
Well, close to anything from there. Think about it. You have to get off if you're going south.
No, I'm saying that the Shake Shack.
I have no idea.
I mean, because you go off of Route 9, you go off of Route 35, you'll find something.
Yeah, but you have
We'll
to
find
get
the
there.
Dunkin' Donuts
But you
open,
have to
but
get there from
you
where
have to
you're
get
at,
there, yeah.
and that's 15, 20 minutes out of
Right.
your way. You don't
Right.
want to do that.
But I'm saying, but the problem is, I mean, I live in Tom's River and I drove there.
You went there specifically for the burger?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I went there for the burger.
Okay. Well, we're both up and down the Parkway, so we're gonna
Yeah.
pass that thing a million
I went
times.
for the burger. So I'm not the only idiot doing it. I'm sure.
So Ming's showing us the nearest one is in Staten Island, or is that Manhattan? Not Staten Island. Yeah.
Staten Island.
Staten Island. Was that one up on 287? Was that South Plainfield? Or was that Pennsylvania?
Branchburg.
Oh my God. Where the hell?
That's,
I think I passed that.
That's past Rutgers.
Yeah, I went. I took 287 to
past
78 this week.
Oh yeah.
That was I probably passed that. You know what? I did see the sign on the road. I did see the sign.
So.
Yeah, it's just before you get to 78.
But I'll tell you, listen to them talk back there. They're cursing each other out.
Well, they're
It's
new.
like, oh my
Yeah.
God.
Well,
There's
again-
a 14-minute wait time, kitchen.
Well, again,
And you can tell the one girl, she's like the expediter. I don't know if you know what that is. Somebody who stands in front to make sure the food's coming out.
oh yeah,
14-minute wait time. She's on her cell phone.
that's her job. Hey, so she's like, what's his name from Bar Rescue, John Taffer?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what they need.
This bar's been up 100 years. It's not going to last another day without me.
Well, think about it. Those people that are
Please.
getting those jobs are probably young kids, so they've never really worked hard in their life before. If you think about it, and that's a lot of you've worked in kitchens. There's a lot of pressure back there trying to cook and get everything out.
Yeah, but
quick.
the menu's so small. It's burger. It's burger and
Oh, I know.
chicken.
Yeah.
Burger, chicken, fries.
Yeah.
Keep making fries.
And,
Keep it under the heat lamp. It's going to go.
and you're just making burgers. You non-stop making burgers.
They actually had 2 people making beverages.
Wow.
2 people on beverages.
Wow. That's
How hard is it to pour a milkshake out of a shake machine?
oh man. Remember the mentality of the people that are working there.
It's this.
Well, that's ice cream. They don't have to. They're actually making the milkshakes. I would think, right?
I don't know how fresh they're making them.
I would have. Well,
I mean, I'm sure the machine's making it.
constantly moving. Yeah.
But,
Whatever.
so anyway, Ocean Place Resort. I don't know if you saw that this weekend.
No, I wasn't around this weekend. What happened?
There was a guy who decided to buy a romantic getaway for him and his wife or girlfriend, or whoever it was. And the romantic getaway was $983 for the weekend.
Uh-huh.
He got an email about a month ago saying that the price was wrong on the computer,
Right.
and we canceled the reservation because it's really $2,400 for the weekend. Now, I've been to the Ocean Place Resort.
I've never stayed there, but I've been there. Yes.
Okay. The rooms are nice. And being in the hotel business for many years, if a customer books a price, you honor it.
Yeah,
have
you
no
really
choice.
should. Yeah.
You have no choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why this guy wanted to spend that kind of money for the Ocean Place Resort? Does he realize that a block off it is...
It's Long Branch.
Long Branch?
The block. You just have to cross the light. And you're on Broadway, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Yeah, 2 blocks away there was shootings.
wow.
That's
I mean, it's a
service.
beautiful resort. If you're just there, everything there is really nice.
Yes,
you
yeah,
know.
Pier Village is very nice.
It's very
but
nice.
see, the problem is it's these hotels around, and we've talked about it on the summer shore, on the beach, summertime. So when more there hits, they just rack up those rates, and I get it. It's supply and demand. But this guy was a local guy. He wasn't a Benny.
Right.
He wasn't
So why
someone.
was he staying there?
He wanted to get away for the weekend.
Wow. For $983.
$983.
Wow.
So now, chances are this guy will get away. He's the type of guy who might do it for Valentine's Day.
Yeah. So you're
In the
losing
middle
a
of
guy.
February, where you have nothing in there. You
Wow.
have nothing.
They do have a clientele, but that's
They-
they do attract a certain clientele. Yeah.
Speaking of that,
Right.
see the woman who left the kid in the car?
That was back in May, I think, right? We should did that.
Left a 21-year-old and a 21-month-old in a car. She miscount? What happened?
They do travel in large gaggles for sure. And like I said, to you, she's not a bad looking. Yeah. She's 25. And she had how many kids? 7 kids. I mean,
I
listen, we can sit here all day. You should
How do you
not-
leave a kid in a
can't
car?
leave a kid in a car. And in a hot car, no less. Not that it matters one way or the other, hot or cold, or comfortable. How do you leave a kid in a car? I don't know. Well, they threw the book at her, I think, right? Think they charged her and also
They have a
child
big
endangerment.
book. They have a big book there, don't they?
It's old. It's an old book.
Yeah.
Child endangerment, I think. She left the kid in there for 2.5 hours, I think. I mean, 2.5 hours.
And what's her excuse? Anybody get her excuse?
No. There is no excuse. She could speak till the cows come home. There's no excuse. I don't know. Maybe she should have been the one. Did you hear about the mother was walking the kid in the park in Fairfield?
Yeah.
Attacked by the coyote. Maybe she should have walked in the park and got attacked by the coyote. I mean,
Or kept the lakes closed.
that's just not going to happen. They probably didn't. Well, they didn't show the husband. He's probably 67-year-old.
Her uncle.
Yeah. Where's Fairfield? That's
Fairfield's
that's at the
up
top of the
Route
turnpike, isn't it?
46. Nah, Route 46
Yeah.
by Willowbrook Mall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, up there.
You ever hear of that park that they get the coyote?
Nah,
I never heard of that park.
nah.
But some guy, I was watching the news. Guy says, I hear these 5 loud pops. They took 5 shots at killed this coyote.
Or maybe they missed it.
AR-15,
it,
they had
huh?
AR-15 rounds. They had these big guns. These cops need a machine gun to kill a coyote. I mean,
I didn't tell you another story from last week too.
hey,
So my brother, the dogs stay up with my mother and my brother. So he goes to the vet with Guido. That's the older dog. And he's waiting for the bill after the appointment. Guy comes in with a pit bull, and he says it was a huge dog with the chin that droops. It looks like a horse. So there's about, I don't know which one. So anyway, there's like a bunch of little dogs.
right.
And my guy's maybe like 36 pounds, 37 pounds. The 2 of them walk in. He's got them on one leash. They clear out the room, practically. So then he's sitting at the corner, and the pit bull, now, my brother's sitting on a stool, and underneath the stool is opening. So that Guido always sat in between us, because he just never liked going to the vet. So the pit bull growled at my brother.
Mm-hmm.
So Guido gets out and snaps at him.
Wow.
Pitbull bites him
Oh no.
right here. Missed his eye and missed the muscle of the jaw.
Jesus.
He's okay. I mean, a little puncture, but it's
Still.
already healed. My brother wanted to kill the guy. He wanted to kill him. As a vet,
I was going to say, let me interrupt you for a second. As a vet, don't you think you would schedule a pit bull at a different time, knowing what other animals you're going to have in your waiting room at that time? Why would you bring a pit bull
or a
in?
different entrance,
Yeah, or something.
straight to the treatment room.
Something. You have to account for the fact that you're having somebody bring in a pit bull. Listen, some pit bulls could be gentle as anything. I get that. But there's a chance. I don't know. All dogs bite. But
You gotta be careful where you go. You're a freaking coyote walking in the middle of the park. Daytime.
well, I mean,
Obviously, I had rabies
they,
because they don't come out during the day.
well, that's what they said. They killed the one coyote.
Yeah, but they
They don't know if that's the one.
Right.
Yeah. And the mother and the kid, they bit both.
Yeah. And then they missed the little one. There was a little
There was
one on
another
the
one,
couch.
yeah. Yeah, they got like a 4-year-old. I mean, I don't know why. Is it all the construction that goes on around?
It has to be.
I mean,
it has to be.
right?
I've seen more deer on my block now than I ever have.
Oh, you should.
They're hanging on my lawn.
Did you see me driving up 78 into Pennsylvania? There was deer every half mile on the side of the road. And every place you drive, there's construction everywhere. You see them putting up a warehouse here, a development there,
Yeah.
or they're widening here. And You're upsetting the nature. I mean,
I got a
no.
bunch of bunnies hanging around my house now.
I get the little muskrats. They're a little cute. The little red things.
Oh, yeah?
They're harmless.
I got a groundhog in my backyard. I can't freaking get rid of him. I
Is
have
he-
quite
is
animal
he-
control.
is he-
Oh,
is he
yeah, he
ruining
dug
your
a
lawn?
hole that bigger than a Lincoln Tunnel.
They need that. They see
They're fat.
Well, you see, Amtrak is all messed up now. They're doing construction. Isn't that like the busiest corridor train wise in the country? And we have what, one tunnel for the train,
Choo choo.
and then they want to put another one like between Hoboken and Jersey City. They want to put a tunnel or something like that. And I think Trump is like putting a halt to the project or something. It was like the Gateway Tunnel or whatever the hell they were. We need another one. So when Amtrak does maintenance or they take down a couple of tracks, the people are messed. They said the Montclair line's messed up now, so you can't commute from anywhere.
Well, they also had some people call out.
Well, you're gonna.
That's what they said this
You're
morning.
gonna get that.
People called out
You're gonna
knowing
get
that, man, this is going to be a rough day.
You're
I'm
gonna
calling
get.
out.
Yeah. Why? It's not worth the hassle of that kind of commute. If you're used to taking one train from here into Penn Station, why would you want to go to work on a day where you have to take a train to Hoboken, get on a PATH train? Driving in the PATH train is not as smooth as a regular
Oh
train.
no, I didn't mean passengers.
Oh, you mean the workers?
Workers are calling out.
Oh, yeah.
because they
Well,
don't want to deal with the headache.
Well, that's to be expected. Plus, yeah.
Fit me on a bus. Fit me on a bus. No, man, can't do it. Door closed.
I mean, I know you got to do what you got to do to get the passengers from point A to point B, but I mean,
Here's a question for you: how do you build a tunnel?
very carefully, deep, especially when you go into water, very deep.
Well, I think you have to. I would think you have to have some type of balloon system
No,
that you build in the balloon.
no. They go
Or-
under the bedrock, the actual ground
okay.
of the river,
Okay, so you're telling me the Lincoln Tunnel is how deep?
deep.
Really?
Yeah, it's under the river. That's why it starts
Well,
so
how,
far
how
back.
under the river is it? Because
I don't think it has to go-
honestly, I don't remember going a pitch like this.
Well, remember, it's over a mile, so it's gradual. But that's why it starts inland. The tunnel doesn't start right at the base of the
Right,
water.
right.
That's why it starts so
Right.
far inland, so it can get itself going. By contrast, I think the Chesapeake Bay Bridge tunnel system they dropped it. It's in tubes.
Okay.
They dropped it on
Right.
the surface.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think there's multiple ways of build. I think it depends on the traffic of the
How
river.
long would a tunnel take to build?
Nowadays, probably not as long as it did back in the 20s, I would think.
Hey, Mario, I need more brick.
Well, do you remember when they built the tunnel between France and England? And they missed. They built from both ends. And I remember I was talking with one of my coworkers
Is it
a
a
couple
little
weeks
zigzag?
ago. Yeah, a little bit. But I was talking to one of my and they also had the problem too because England drives on the right side and France drives on the other side. They had the problem with the traffic. That's a whole other discussion for another day. But I think back in the ancient times they built tunnels where the mathematicians met perfectly.
Right.
Where they built the tunnel, 1990s, and they missed. I mean, so it's just kind of crazy. Yeah, so I did. Yeah, that's
Somebody used metric and somebody used US.
that might have happened. Well, I think it's all metric and
Yeah, it's all metric over there. Yeah.
yeah, but maybe they had one American guy in there going, "Oh, I had the
Hey.
inches."
Off by that.
But can you imagine though? You're driving from England. You're on the right side of the road. Where do you cross over to get to the French side? Is there a traffic cop with a bobby hat in there
Make a
directing
U-turn.
traffic?
The U-turn start going reverse. Oh,
Oh, my
Christ.
God. Boy, we really went off topic on that. Right?
Yeah, so we need a tunnel in New Jersey.
Yeah, multiple tunnels.
But so graduation season's coming up.
Oh, I know where you're going. You saw this
I don't know. What'd you see?
about the 8th grader?
No.
Oh, you didn't hear about the 8th
No.
grader?
No.
Mink can appreciate this. He was telling me his son's graduating 8th grade today.
Okay.
They had a rehearsal for the graduations always have to have a rehearsal in the gym.
Yeah.
Make sure everybody walks the right way and wears the right thing. Well, the principal or the vice principal got up there, was talking. 14-year-old comes running after him with a knife and stabs the guy multiple times.
Stabs the principal?
Drops the knife and puts his hands up. So if you're invited to the graduation rehearsal, that means you're going to graduate. So what beef do you got against the principal? Maybe they should. There was no metal detectors at this school. This was Rutherford. I mean, Rutherford's a small town, right? It's not a real big town.
So why are they treating the teen? What did he?
Maybe somebody beat the shnikes out of him.
Oh,
I mean, well, what would you do? Well, he dropped the knife. I mean, he's fair game now at that point. But I mean, the derangement. It's almost like he just runs up there and starts stabbing the guy multiple times in the chest. What the hell's wrong with people? Happy graduation. Guess that party's not happening. I don't know. That's what I thought you were going when I saw that.
No, but it's some segue though, because I saw New Jersey's the 5th best state to raise children.
Not in Rutherford. Guess we just dropped the notch now, right?
Oh wow!
You know what?
Guess who we're behind?
Well, you know what? Okay, I'm going to become very anti-list because I saw a list that New Jersey is like 7th best state in the country to live. They said if it wasn't for the taxes, it'd be higher.
Okay.
You mean to tell me? Listen, and we love it because we love New Jersey.
I would never move.
But I mean, people have perceptions. You guys travel the world and in the country, and there's perceptions.
I ain't leaving this world anymore. You see the Dominican Republic right now? South of Texas, you're screwed. I want to build a wall, so I won't go over.
Oh man, I'm going to Florida tomorrow.
Not Miami.
Yeah, am I going?
Oh,
to Miami?
you really?
Yeah.
I would stay a little more north.
No, I'm going to Miami.
Yeah, stay a little more north.
Just like for the day.
All right. We're taking resumes for Talkin Jersey co-host.
It's funny because I'm gonna do find all the Cuban stuff. I mean, maybe I'll end up in Havana.
Oh, you don't want to go there.
I think you do nowadays.
No.
No, but getting back to what you're saying, there was like 3 couples that got sick in the Dominican Republic. One couple died.
From the minibar.
Minibar?
You know what I found out?
What?
Supposedly, the minibar is not governed by the ABC.
Well, do they have an ABC
Or
down
whatever, the liquor
there? They're in the
store
DEF because it's Dominican Republic.
But, supposedly the minibars aren't
Okay.
legal,
First of all, I never drink out of the minibar because it's expensive. If
Yes.
I'm going to the Dominican Republic, I'm definitely not drinking out of the minibar because it's...
I'm not even drinking the water.
You really shouldn't. You really should find bottled water if it's even available to you.
Now,
Anyway,
would you even want to find bottled water? Because I might stick a needle in it and put something in it.
anything's possible. Not that you just gave some ideas out to some people, but that's okay. But no, there was 6 of them got sick and 2 died, right? Or did 4 people die?
I think they're up to 12.
And I think a lot of them were in one resort too. That's not good for business. Not good at all.
Well, it starts off with that lady who got beat up.
Yeah. I work with a guy from the Dominican.
Yeah.
Basically, stay in the resorts. Don't go.
Oh, she did too.
So now they're being infiltrated. Oh my God. Death
That was
toll.
a setup.
Death toll. Oh, you mean
that
setup
was- that was a setup
Like Big
because-
Papi? Dominican, because that's that had to be gang related or
That was a
money-
hit.
Yeah, that was a hit.
That was a hit, yeah.
Hey, but and I know you hate the Red Sox because you're a Yankee
Yes.
fans. Props to the Red Sox. You see what they did?
Yeah.
Get on a plane now. We'll get you to our doctors.
Yeah.
And we'll take. He's really beloved, that guy.
Well, he's legendary.
He really is. But man, did you see the video? My God. And you would think a guy like that should be revered in this country.
He is.
But there's a lot of jealousy and look at the guy
He
that
is.
did him. Oh my God. Yeah. He looks.
Well, he doesn't look like that now.
No, they beat the living crap
They,
out of him.
yeah.
Beat.
I didn't
the
mean to
living
shoot him.
daylights- Yeah, I didn't mean to shoot him.
Well, you did pretty damn good.
Well, they were saying it was mistaken identity. He wasn't the target. Come on, David Ortiz. I mean, he don't deserve it. This is our fucking city. I mean, come on. So right now, Dominican Republic is having some public relations problems, and with our few viewers watching, we're not helping them at all. The travel. You think they have a travel and tourism head there? I mean,
DR is having a PR problem.
wow, very good. And the DR and the PR really don't like each other.
And they don't like each other.
They don't.
No,
Well, they don't like to be
I
confused with each other. That's why.
I will never leave this country unless we're going to Italy. I'm,
And even
I'm,
then-
I'm not.
And even then, you could be like that girl that got kidnapped. I mean, anything. Listen, anything's possible. My friend that I work with, his daughter went to France for one of those school trip things. I said, "Did you see the movie Taken?"
But it's like every day you see somebody else getting missing. That's all I see on Facebook. When I used to be on Facebook, you'd see a post saying that, share this, someone's missing. Share this, someone's missing. I mean, now all it's just happening at nighttime. You have an 8-year-old just walking around the street in the middle of the night.
Well,
You know, it's happening during the day too.
yeah.
You got to be careful.
Well, in those
And you know
some
what?
of those countries,
It's
man,
nobody who looks like The Rock who's getting taken.
No, they feast on their week. They always do.
Exactly.
So we're in trouble.
Exactly.
Ming, Dino, Vinny, we're in trouble.
They don't want me. They're
Well,
afraid they want me.
Well, the Russians want you.
Obviously, they want my my internet access.
Password is password. You got to complicate your password a little bit more. Change it.
It was.
How
it
often,
was
How often
complicated.
did you change it though?
I had just changed it maybe a month earlier.
Just add a few more characters.
Then I won't remember it.
Yeah, I know. That's why
It's just
put my passwords all in a very safe place.
on your phone.
Yeah,
Do you have an app?
I don't.
God forbid that phone's stolen. You can't buy anything.
Okay,
You won't be able to buy
I did learn
anything.
something. Personal passwords. You see the little lock there?
Yeah.
You can lock a note on your phone.
Okay.
So even if you click it, it's locked.
Look at you. So if someone stole that phone.
I'd still be pissed.
Okay. Thank you.
I'd still be in trouble.
You can't get hacked. If somebody stole that phone.
I'm sure there's a lot smart people out there
Yeah.
that can figure that stuff out. I mean, but they're not going to get anything. Yeah, take all my money. Go ahead. Just do me a favor, actually.
Take it, please.
My God. But
So New Jersey is the 5th best state to raise children
I don't know about that.
because the graduation rate is so high. Now,
They make things a lot easier for the kids when they come out.
where's the graduation rate low? How do you really?
Well, is it like all percentages? I mean, is everybody like lumped real close and it's really like one bad English grade away from having everybody being the same? They get all bent. That's why these lists are crazy and stupid to me.
Yeah.
So you mean the difference? You got the 50 best states to raise a kid. Is number 1 and number 50 that far apart? Or is number 1 and 25 so far apart it makes that big of a difference where you're going to
Nevada's like one of the worst.
Nevada? Why Nevada?
Well, gambling, prostitution.
Okay, how's that make a bad? It's all. I mean, come on. I don't think they have that stuff in the next door neighbor. I think that stuff is all centralized. You would think, you know.
Well, Vegas is Vegas, and then
Yeah.
you have whatever that other city is.
Tahoe.
No, what's
Well, I don't know.
where the Bunny Ranch used to be?
I know Las Vegas.
Carson City or something like that.
That's the capital. I do know that.
It's, I think it's Carson City.
I don't know. Tell me more,
But,
Dino.
I know that Iowa was like one of the top places to have some raised children. Massachusetts,
Well, Iowa, they get up early before school and they go to work on the farm.
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire, Mount Washington, is that Vermont or New Hampshire?
And Minnesota.
Minnesota. I've been to Minnesota.
I've been there too.
Minnesota. Yes.
That was kind of interesting.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm not big on the politics thing. Our great governor of the state of New Jersey,
How's he doing?
I guess he's doing okay.
Is he?
Yeah, I have
We
to
passed
be,
the pot yet?
I have to be somewhat reserved when I speak about the governor, and for reasons we don't want to get into here, but you know why. But he did come out saying recently that he
I
thinks,
actually don't know why. I actually don't know why.
I'll tell you after the show, Dino. But he came out and he proclaimed that New Jersey is going to surpass Nevada for sports betting. Like in the success and dethrone Nevada as the capital. Listen, while I would love to see that happen,
I don't think so.
I don't think that can happen.
I don't think so.
Unless we're going to put casinos everywhere throughout the state. Because the betting parlors are good.
Yeah, but how many of them are there? Is that many of them? Is somebody going to...
Well, you got one in Monmouth, right?
Yeah, you got
At
one
the
in
track.
Monmouth, okay.
You got the horse racing ones what are they called? Legends or whatever.
Right.
Whatever the heck they're called. Then you got the casinos. Then you got online. Oh, by the way, my son came with me to Pennsylvania this weekend.
You can't bet.
He couldn't. He was like, "Oh shoot, I forgot."
Can't bet.
He can't bet. So he couldn't wait to get across the. We still got across the Delaware. I could place a bet.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Big Brother's watching you.
They know, right? Well,
They know where your phone
well,
is.
it's the location. You have to activate the location
Yeah.
thing on it. But until they put places everywhere where it's going to be, you go to 7-Eleven and pick up a coffee and place a bet. I don't know. You could bet the.
See, I mean,
You could bet what the
a
cricket
heavy
games.
gambler can convince his significant other, oh, let's go to Vegas for a week.
Yes.
I don't think I could convince him to go to Monmouth Racetrack for a week. So that's why I don't think he'll ever surpass.
Well,
Or you can't say, oh, let's go to Atlantic City for a week. There's a lot for you to do while I'm betting.
after a couple of days, you're done.
Yeah, you're done. Yeah. I know when I go to Vegas, after day 4, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I get that. Yeah. So Atlantic City, they try to sell the beach, and you got, if you play golf, you're into that. They got those outlets. You got to take your life into your hands, go shopping at those outlets.
Yeah.
That's why it's amazing to me how New York City doesn't have casinos, like the city, like Manhattan. Can you imagine putting, say, like the Hard Rock Casino in say 34th Street, 34th and like 7th?
They're putting up a Krispy Kreme.
Okay.
You
I like
not a
Krispy Kreme.
guy.
I like them. No,
Put it in Manhattan, right in the middle of Times Square.
you ever get one when it comes right off the thing, when it's still warm, the glazed donut?
Yes.
They give it to you for free to take. Oh my God, that is good. That is really good.
Krispy Kreme.
Yes, Krispy Kreme is good. There was one in brick. Remember, it was pretty.
Didn't last long.
No, it didn't. I'm surprised. People don't get it.
Yeah, especially brick. There's some heavy people there. You think they would eat the donuts?
I think the Krispy Kremes are big down south, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think look at that.
like it.
How do you not like that
That
glazed
Boston
donut?
cream donut
Oh
from
yeah.
Krispy Kreme.
Oh, the Boston cream is good. Yes.
Jesus.
But just the plain glazed coming off the presses, so to speak. Oh my God. Oh. And they got the stick, and they hand it to you with the stick. Oh my God, it's so good.
Yeah, look
And
at
actually,
that.
their coffee's not bad either.
Look at yeah. That's the only one that doesn't give me agita.
Yeah, the coffee's,
regular coffee.
The coffee's good there. Yeah.
Look at that Times Square.
Look at that. Oh yeah.
There's gonna be a line out the door.
Everything in Times Square is just so much bigger and better. The M&Ms.
Yeah.
They still have the Hershey store. Or did they get rid of that?
I think he's still there.
Is it still? Oh my! But everything there is just so much bigger and better.
Yeah.
And you put a Krispy Kreme there. Can you, like you said, can you imagine what that's gonna be like in the morning?
Oh.
It's just like you said, it's gonna be out the door.
Yeah, that'd be nuts.
Now, where are they putting it though? There's the Hershey store. Yeah. Where are they putting the Krispy Kreme? Did you say?
I forget which business is going out.
Times Square. Well, Times Square.
Yeah, I
It's
forget
a
who's
corner
going out.
location. Oh my God, it's a corner location. They're gonna get people coming from both ends of the freaking place.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember which business it's taken over. Maybe it could be Whataburger or something like that, or
I don't know.
another franchise. I thought.
Now, are they franchise or are they all business owned? Do you know?
I don't know.
4,500 square foot donut shop.
Oh,
Oh my God.
they have tables.
4,500 feet of donuts.
They have tables. Homeless people. It's gonna be great.
Hey, a new
24
place.
hours a day, 7 days a week. Stadium style seating.
That might be worth the train trip.
Hey,
just to-
Vinny, you need another Boston cream?
don't
Get
throw
like,
Boston cream.
get like those
the guns.
The guns.
The t-shirt guns.
Yeah, the t-shirt guns. Hey, it's
Oh,
Krispy Kreme.
Not till next year, huh? Oh, we gotta wait.
This is Loyal Customer Day.
This is why.
Here's your glaze.
This is why Talkin Jersey more says that New York City is still the king of the world for everything.
It is.
I mean, not for anything. It
is.
really is. We could bitch more about the train, the shutting the tracks down. You can still go in there once you get through. Once you come out, park the car, or come out of the tunnel. Still the best.
Yeah.
Still the
Yeah, I went
best.
to City Field yesterday.
I like City Field.
Yeah.
They blew the
I wore
game.
my
They
I
blew
wore
the
my
game.
I wore my Mets jersey because I was doing the right thing.
Well, you have to.
Mike Piazza. He's
Okay.
Italian. That's the only Met jersey I own.
That's okay.
He's Italian.
That's okay. You don't have a Rico Brogna jersey?
No.
You don't remember Rico Brogna? I
Yes.
think he's Italian. Rico? He's got to be, right?
Rico Brogna.
Yeah, was it Paul LaDuca? He was Italian. Famous Italian Mets. Go. think that's it.
Joe Duda?
Lucas.
Lucas Duda?
Lucas Duda. Nobody Italian's named Lucas. Sorry.
Nah, Duda's Italian.
Yeah, but his mother must have got involved in that first name though. Lucas. How many Lucases did you grow up with that were Italian?
No.
Exactly.
Lucavio.
No.
Nah, she didn't shorten it?
Michael, well, they got Conforto now. They got Pete Alonso.
Alonso?
They have back-to-back Italians in the lineup.
Alonso's a redhead, though. Right?
Well, my father had some redheaded relatives from the northern Italian. My grandmother was from northern Italy, her family. I think my dad had one uncle that had red hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. It happens. Seth Lugo. Is Lugo an Italian name?
Lugo's an Italian name, but Seth?
Yeah, exactly. Half Jewish, half Italian, possible.
Pizza bagel, maybe.
Pizza bagel. So you like the Mets? They blew the game though.
Oh, I know. I was happy about that.
Yeah. Do you have good seats?
Yeah. Yeah. Right field line.
Nice.
Yep.
So you had a good shot of Conforto.
One of the funniest things I've ever seen, and it just shows how people are. So I go up to the concession stand. I go get a couple beers. So I'm walking back down. And this guy's struggling. He has the Nathan's hot dog, right?
Oh boy.
And a couple things in his hand. The hot dog falls out of the
Oh no.
out of the bun.
Oh.
Rolls down 4 stairs. He picks it up.
Well, it's $18. You got to pick it up and eat it, right?
I'm saying to myself, I was crying. I was crying yesterday. I'm saying to myself, how the fuck can this guy eat that hot dog? You know how many stairs and how many people are stepping on those stairs?
Maybe rinse it off with the beer. I mean, I don't know.
Oh my God.
Well, how much was a hot dog? It was probably about $12, right? That's a lot of money rolling down the steps.
I know. Doreen got a chicken and waffle platter.
Ooh, with the syrup?
Yeah. And I got a fried chicken sandwich. And a bottle of water, and it was like $38. Oh, my God. It was good, though. I admit, it was good.
The food is good there.
The food at a ballpark has upgraded tremendously.
It is. City Field, did you go to Heinz Center Field where they got the
Yeah,
the
it
big
started
one?
drizzling. So, yeah, where Shake Shack was?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it started drizzling. The Shake Shack line was too long. I said, nah, I'm not waiting.
Then they got the bar there. They got the
Yeah.
outside. Stadium food has changed, and that's where City Field has Yankee Stadium beat. Their food and the way.
Oh, no. Yankee Stadium has a sliced steak sandwich. It's freaking
No, but I'm saying,
amazing.
but the way it's set up with all with the way
Oh,
the
way
food
it's
is
set up, yes. Yes.
That's really good. The way they were smart. The way, and there was a sausage truck every 20 feet at
Yeah.
City Field.
But why? Tell me this. Why do people go to the ballpark and don't sit in their seats? They're walking around and just like eating.
I must have the first time I was there to take in the whole stadium. I wanted to walk the
Right,
stadium and
I
stuff
get
like that. You know, even during the game, I wanted to do that because you wanted to get the feel, and you could walk and you could see the whole game practically the way
Yeah.
they built that stadium.
Yeah.
They did a good job with that. But getting back to like we were talking about stadium for, I might have told the story many times. About 10, 11 years ago, I took my son to Houston to the ball game, and we got like pulled pork sandwiches and the popcorn and the fries, and I got a beer, he got a soda, and like that, and they're like, oh, that's like $26. And my son's like, Dad, did they charge me? Because it was for all the food.
Oh,
We
I
got,
know.
like it was like $26 for all this food. You could barely carry it out. Something like that around here would have cost you like $100.
Yeah, easily.
So that's where the East Coast thing they really stick it to you with the prices. And
Or we
stuff.
make more money up here.
I don't know. Houston, I think that's a pretty well-to-do.
Houston's a well-to-do.
It's a well-to-do area, though.
Yeah, I mean the rich are rich, but the poor are really poor.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a middle class in Houston.
Up here, the rich are rich and the poor just don't exist. I mean,
Nah,
they're
just,
out of here. Well,
Get their
it's
cup out.
yeah. Well, they're gonna stand outside the Krispy Kreme and make a lot of money. We talked about that last time. The guy, the beggars, the guys who do the windshields, to make like $60,000 a year.
Yeah.
Gets into his Mercedes.
It's
Hey,
amazing.
Enterprising young man. I don't fault him.
Yeah. So what? You wear some dirty clothes most of the day. We've never done that. Got nowhere to go.
Don't have to do laundry all the time. Eat on the run.
I see him at Krispy Kreme in a tuxedo.
Why not?
Yeah, but driving to City Field, yesterday was actually pretty good. I went through the Holland
Well, Father's
Tunnel
Day is
instead.
not going to be much traffic on the road.
But Father's Day, we went Father's Day 2 years ago, and it was packed. And yesterday, man, there was a lot of empty seats.
Really?
A lot of empty
You would
seats.
think a lot. a lot of people would have gone to the game. My dad was actually at the Father's Day 1964 Jim Bunning perfect game
Oh,
at,
really?
at Shea Stadium. Yeah. So
But
that was
so
doubleheaders
many-
in those days.
So many people bringing babies though.
I would never do it. It's not worth it.
If it's handheld, then you can't.
No.
I get it. You know, you're a father, and you want to. You want to every Father's Day. You want to take your kid to the game,
No.
and it so happened that the baby's 3 months old, and it's your first Father's Day. I kind of get it. Man, that kid doesn't know what's going
No,
on.
my son, I think.
And you know what? It's dangerous.
First time we took my son, I think he was about, I want to say 6. You know,
Right.
to the point you don't have to hold him, like you said. You
Right.
can walk. You know, and you could enough where you can, if you have to protect him, you're not hurting him. With a baby, what are you do?
Yeah,
Yeah, hurt
you're
the
gonna-
kid. 6-year-old, you just knock on the ground, he'll be fine. You know?
Right.
But plus, how do you enjoy yourself? How do you enjoy yourself sitting there with even a 2-year-old?
Yeah, he kept going like this and moving over to there, and the wife took him.
And I guess if you still want to have a life and do things, I get it.
I get it.
You know,
I get
but
it.
I don't think it's a lot of fun to bring a small child
No.
to any event like that. Why I still think it's annoying when they do the street festivals with the when we talk about that with the carriages and oh my god, do you have to? You can't find somebody to watch your kid for a couple hours. Come on.
And there was another jerk, like 2 rows ahead of us, and he wasn't there originally. So I guess as the game went on, seats opened up, and he was there. I guess his wife and 2 young boys.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the boys were 7 and 6. So in between innings, you go down to the wall and hopefully So the kid dropped the ball. And another kid picked it up who wasn't with them.
Mm-hmm.
He's yelling at the kid. He threw it to you. You should have that ball. What's wrong with you? How come? Yelling at the
father?
kid, the father.
Oh my god.
I'm sitting with Doreen. She's like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, I want to smack the yarmulke off his head.
Oh.
Yeah. I wanted to smack it off his head. Well, you're yelling at the kid. The kid's got tears in his eyes. He went down there, and you know what? He missed the ball. So what? So what? Then buy him a ball.
Buy him some
Say when
food.
you went to the bathroom, a foul ball came, and I called it for you. God forbid you go in your wallet. I was so pissed, because I don't have kids. I would never, ever.
No, I would never do that either.
If he missed the ball, I'd say I got to go to a bathroom, and I would go buy him a ball.
Or you at least console the kid and say, "Oh, we'll get the next time. We'll try."
But this went on for 2 innings.
No, then he's an ass.
The kid didn't even go up the 7th inning
No,
to go catch the
he was
ball.
too
He didn't,
embarrassed.
he didn't want to go.
Would you want to go after that? Some people are just stupid.
Asses. But different crowd at Citi Field
Then what?
than Yankee Stadium. Yankee Stadium's angry.
You think?
You're angry. Man. Paul Goldschmidt hit a homer, no boos. I mean, I like Goldschmidt, so I was kind of happy.
Yeah.
But, yeah. The wave, I mean, I'm not a wave person by any
Nah,
means,
that's stupid.
but it went 2 sections and stopped.
There probably wasn't enough people to get away.
They're like not into it. I mean, Yankee Stadium during a game, the seats are full. You very rarely are packed.
Not behind home plate though, because it's too expensive.
Well, they own the seats. But, yeah, the concessions are relatively empty in between innings.
How many people? What was the crowd? Did they announce the crowd?
I didn't even hear it. But yesterday, it was like the concessions were like jamming.
Really?
I guess there's too much to do there,
There probably is. That's a good point.
right?
But and they have something for everybody. They have the kids section. They have like a playground.
Yeah, I don't think Yankee Stadium has a kids section.
No.
No.
Why would they do that?
And it's something I noticed too, and I don't know if it's just me, and it could have just been the day. Yankee fans actually own jerseys.
What do you mean?
You know, they have the All-Star jerseys. They have the pinstripe,
I'm not a jersey.
the away. Met fans, they don't have T-shirts. They have Mets T-shirts. What?
I'd rather do a T-shirt than a jersey. I'm not a jersey guy.
Yeah.
Nah. I'm not a jersey guy. Why? I don't play for the team. The T-shirt.
I know, but it's supported the team.
Support the team.
T-shirt
Yeah, why not? I got lots of
with
Mets
the Met
T-shirts.
logo like wearing away.
Vintage.
Yeah, vintage. Yeah.
John Matlack jersey.
So anyway, I ordered something online. I saw this Yankee polo shirt. It was
So when you say polo shirt, you talk about like the collared, like the
Collar
I
shirt,
call it a
yeah.
golf shirt. Okay.
Yeah,
So it's
polo
a polo
shirt.
shirt. Got it.
and it was pretty cool. It had New York Yankees in the script on the left-hand side in the front. It had the NY, and on the back it had the Yankee logo with the ball and the bat. So I'm like, oh, you know what? That's pretty cool. I'm gonna order that. I ordered extra large. Oh man, you gotta be careful. Some things you order online.
Too small.
Too small. I couldn't fit my arm through the sleeve. And you remember when you were like 3 or 4 and you wanted a T-shirt and you went and there was an iron-on decal?
Yeah. That's what that
Okay,
was.
that's what it was on the back. Like, I feel like I could have peeled it off.
It had that smell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had the smell. And if you put it on your back, it would
Start
sweat.
sweat. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. I mean, I paid
What'd you pay?
$17.99 for it.
All right.
I'm not too worried about it. I'm like, oh, that's a pretty good deal. Yeah.
But first, who's putting a sticker on the back of a polo shirt?
And online, it had navy blue in here with white. It came with lime green and white. So it like contrasts the whole shirt. Even if the shirt fit,
You wouldn't want to wear it.
I wouldn't wear it anyway.
Oh my God.
How did we get here?
So we've talked about transportation, murders, fashion, food. I think we've covered it all.
What else is on my list?
Well, maybe we should send people to the NJ On Air app now since we're up.
We got one episode up. Let's not brag yet.
Well, we need
Jesus.
some more thumbs up, right?
Yeah, we need some thumbs up. Somebody gave us a thumbs down.
Well, because I only bring that up because they have all the categories. We cover on our show. We cover every category, man.
Well, actually, there's 2 more things I didn't cover. If you want to hear it.
Always.
Here, Ragu got recalled.
Okay. I heard
Shouldn't have got recalled the minute it put on the shelf.
Well,
Ragu?
certain jars.
Have you eaten Ragu?
I have, of course.
You're not telling.
No, certain jarred sauces have gotten better over the years.
Yes,
they have.
certain. Ragu has not. Ragu is
I-
ketchup with black spots in it.
No, didn't they say it was a certain flavor? It wasn't like just a regular marinara sauce. I think it was a certain variety of their sauce. But they found plastic in it. Plastic. How does plastic get anywhere near sauce? Or any food item? To me, that sounds like somebody's throwing shit in there. Sorry.
Accidents happen. I mean, we got ice cream last night and went to Sundays in Matawan. And Doreen took a bite, and there was a staple.
Oh.
Big staple. So it wasn't like, and she's like, oh my God, I don't want to eat this. I'm like, that's an accident. It's an accident. So, whether it was the top, it was stapled on the top of the lids.
Yeah, I get it. No, I get it.
Sometimes it's just an accident. If it was buried in the ice cream, yeah, it was.
Oh, it was literally laying on top?
Laying on top.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's all right.
Well, how are you with like hair? You take a hair off and you eat
I
it?
pull it out and
You keep eating?
I keep eating.
Okay. Ming?
Oh yeah, I'm Asian, man. We eat like rats and like fish eyes. You've seen the stuff that Asian people eat, right? You think
He read my mind.
You think a hair from
From a teenage girl working behind the counter?
right?
Not
Yeah,
gonna bother
I
you?
ain't gonna bother.
Yeah.
Pick it out. I keep eating because you know what? Like you could send it back, right? You wait another 30 minutes for your meal to come
And you know
out.
what you're going to get back when they might spit in the food.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so-
yeah. And it's like it's good. I was like, what, take the
Okay.
hair out, keep.
Yeah, that
eating,
don't
man.
bother me.
Yeah.
I just don't, like you said, though, I hate when you find it's like entrenched in the middle of the food. It's like, how did it get in there?
Yeah, well, it's,
If it's laying on top, like you said, I kind of get it. But some people, I get why she would have gotten kind of grossed out by it. I kind of understand that. Did you just do the gentleman thing and say, here, I'll eat it for you?
no, it was coffee ice cream. I like coffee ice cream.
I'm a vanilla guy myself. Coffee's not that bad, though.
Yeah, no.
Was it like espresso chip mint, or was it just plain coffee?
Well, we both got Devil Dog
Oh,
on the bottom. Devil Dog ice cream.
oh, that sounds good.
And then I had Ooey Gooey Oreo on top, where she went for coffee. I was in heaven.
Ooey gooey Oreo on top of Devil Dog.
Dog.
And you wonder why your hiatal hernia hurts you. that didn't hurt last night at about 2 a.m.?
No, I was fine.
Really?
I had a small portion.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's the key, though. Small. If you eat a lot of it, you probably would have been hurting.
Yeah. And did you hear? I think today's the day. The state is giving out free Narcan to anybody who wants it.
Yes, I heard about that. Yes.
And what's that supposed to do?
I'm betwixt and between with the stuff because it almost gives people an excuse and a reason to use.
Try it.
But it also, it could save somebody who's accidentally been given something or taken something that they can recover from too. Yeah. So it can save somebody who innocently took something. But I don't like the fact that people have an excuse to go around and do drugs.
Right.
That part does bother me, but I don't know. You can go both ways.
Okay. How would you feel about saying, hey, your son's name is Mark. Mark, here's a free Narcan for you, just in case. I think you would have bigger concerns if you think you had to give Mark that Narcan.
Is it like giving out a condom to your kid? I mean, I don't know.
But sex...
I know.
Sex after 18 is legal.
The illegal drugs that Narcan saves you from are never going to be legal. They're never going to be legal. Right.
And you can die from having sex. I mean, some people have had heart attacks having sex.
Sure.
Some people have gotten AIDS and stuff like that.
But not instantly die.
Yeah, no.
You do like a hit of cocaine, you could be dead in an instant. Yeah. And with Narcan's not even going to help you.
Yeah.
Don't you have to get the Narcan and use it like at a certain... I mean, you just can't run, go down the street and go get the Narcan. I think you need to have it like right there.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
There's
I think. I could be wrong.
There's a time frame, yeah.
I'm not sure.
After a while, it's not going to work, yeah.
Right. I mean, I don't know if it's 15 minutes or 30 minutes. I have no idea. I'm not a medical expert. But
We're giving out Narcan.
Where are they giving it out, though? See, that's where the key is. Are they giving it out
It's one way to fight the opioid crisis.
How about stop taking the opioids? That would stop the crisis. But we digress from there. But where are they giving these things out is my question. Can you and I leave the show today and can we find one in the streets of Eatontown? Ming? Help!
I know nothing about what you're talking about, gentlemen.
Exactly.
I do not do illegal drugs.
That's the point we're making is that we don't know. Like if we want
I guess you go to the police station.
We could.
Hey, listen.
That's my point.
I want some Narcan. Just in case.
The whole thing is that...
You don't think they're going to take my name down and
Exactly.
and freaking follow me and make sure I'm not doing doing drugs?
And that's where I go back to my original question. Where are they giving these things out? They're not giving them out in the suburbs or to guys like us at an office building. Say, here, just in case, guys. No, they're going to be giving this stuff out in areas where people are going to need it.
Okay. Now, you don't think a drug dealer right now, known of the free Narcan going out today, has always his posse going out.
Buy one, get one half price.
Hey, listen, man,
you're not going
to
to die.
Hit of heroin, but I
Just
got a Narcan for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't worry about it. I got this. It's a package deal.
Well, it's free from agencies, but that ain't going to be free on the street.
No.
That's
How much Narcan worth on the street?
It's going to be worth a
I
lot
got to say it's worth more than heroin.
It'll be more than a drug, yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
has to be.
Absolutely. Because it's just, it's going to save your life, man. Don't worry about it.
Did my taxes pay for that? Narcan?
They might be. I'm sure. Well, look, there's a website from the nj.gov, so yeah. Now, is this on the part of political correctness where the government's going to try to save everybody who's got problems? Is this where we're going with this?
The more I'm thinking about it, I really don't mind that Chris Christie sat on the beach by himself. I really don't mind.
I never cared one way or the other. It was bad optics because the state was shut down. That was just dumb. Okay, they're going to be doing this as a nasal spray. Keep it in your backpack, purse, or briefcase, or your car. If you see someone experiencing an overdose, you can use the Naloxone to help revive them.
Yeah.
It sounds like a tin of Altoids. Like, you got bad breath? Keep it in your
Yeah.
car or backpack. Yeah, no problem. Like,
Yeah, and then if somebody doesn't
Administer it right.
administer it correctly,
You're gonna kill
then they're
them.
gonna get sued.
Well, is New Jersey that the doctor law thing? Like if you passed out, I tried to give you resuscitate you back, and you die, I'm not liable.
Well, that doesn't make me feel safe.
No, and I'm not giving you.
You ain't giving me mouth to mouth.
No,
Screw that.
I'd rather die.
Me too.
I'm not getting Narcan.
All right, I think we gotta go home.
I think so. I'm hungry anyway.
All right, I gotta pee.
I'm gonna go get some steak and shake. I got an hour to kill. See you later.
Might need a little more. Bye.